this ministry, this truth. So if you're off balance, you know, and you're doing too much of whatever it is, then it's not good if it's taking you away from what you're laboring in this ministry. This is Ecclesiasticus 38. It says, or actually 38:24. It says, "The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise." So it's actually good to have some downtime, so you can study, so you can read, so you can do your lessons.
And it goes into having a simple life, not trying to do too much.
Yep.
See?
Balancing it out,
But like I said, it ain't that bro is gonna be sitting around for 3-4 hours just reading. You see? But you have to make sure you're making time for the Lord, man.
God.
You see that?
Because even our elders, what do they say? I always hear Elder Apostle Tahar say, "Man, I feel like I don't do enough if in this ministry, in this truth."
Yeah, well, it tells you you can never do enough.
God.
There's not it don't matter how many videos we do, we still can't do enough to uplift and magnify Yahweh or Yahweh Shai the way they need to be magnified, man.
Yep.
All we can do is what we can do.
Yeah, and it's gotta bother you though if you're like you miss a video, okay? It ain't the end of the world.
But still,
maybe the next day you might do 2 videos, you know?
It's the diligence.
Give
diligence to make that call and election sure.
Because if you don't do like, fuck, I ain't doing a video today. You know what I'm saying? You know, pray to the Lord, you go sleep that night, you still be kind of like, oh, fuck, I ain't doing a video today.
And that's that straight game we've been talking about.
Like, hey, Lord, please, Baba, should I put it on my spirit tonight to have me say what I need to say? And then you get up the next day, you got free time. So
or even like the other night, I think it was like 2 nights ago, I hadn't done a video. I usually do my videos before my late work shift, and I didn't do it. And then when I got home, I was planning on doing it, and I was like, man, I was so tired. You know, I ended up just going to sleep. But guess what? When I woke up the next morning, my whole spirit was different. I was energized. I felt good. The lesson came out nice. You know.
That's how it be. That's how it be. Because you had that like, fuck. Like,
yeah.
I'm saying, just give me what I need to have. I say what I need to say tomorrow. You get up.
You feel better in your spirit. You get that lesson done, and especially when you get them done early. You're like, you feel good. You start the day right.
You're doing the video, and as you're doing the video, another topic for another video. Like you be doing this.
Now you're ahead of the game.
Now you're talking about. You're like, you know what? That's another video. I might do that video next. But you finish that video. You're like, fuck it. Let's go into another one. Now you done knocked out 2 videos for the day. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit we're in, man. Because we're here to do what? Serve the Lord, bro. We're here to do the work. Don't nothing get in front of that, bro. You can have a decent paying job, but guess what? That don't come before serving the Lord. This dude was tripping. I'm gonna take 3 weeks off to not do nothing.
Yeah,
bro. That should don't
brother should study. If you take 2, even 1 week, take 1 week off, man, that should vex you.
That should even be a fucking.
Well, and then the thing is, say you miss a couple of days and not do the video, it's not even you planning on doing that. That shit fucks with you in your mind when you really want to be diligent to your boss sitting outside.
Yep, that's why. Let me keep reading this, because you gotta always balance this thing out, Mars. In verse 25 it says, "How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow, and that glorieth in the goad?"
And that's to those who are fully engulfed in this world.
Yep.
When you look at guys like who can I say? Oh shit, Hakkar Hassad. Their whole thing is to have some nice in the whip, have multiple wives. Now, bro, got multiple wives. All right, cool. As long as I ain't take you from doing the work of the Lord. But them guys, they can't get no wisdom because they fully grown in this world.
Yep.
A Jay-Z fully grown in the world, he not gonna get no wisdom.
Right. He's not gonna be out in the
He ain't coming to get the parables. He ain't gonna sit at the feet of the apostles.
That's what it says in here too.
You know, I know. It's one of yeah.
But in that it says, "And he that glorieth in the goad." The goad is that whipping stick, or when they're on the plowing, when they whip the ox. It says that driveth oxen and is occupied in their labors, and whose talk is of bullocks. So all you want to do is talk about whatever his distraction is. You know what I'm saying?
I just met this other chick, boy. Her dad just gave me 55 acres of. I gotta make sure I gotta get the land right. Well, that goes into the parable about them being to the man, but they make an excuse.
Con.
You
Oh
know?
yeah, they. Yep. Let me go
That's
bury. Let me go
what that's
bury.
what old boy did. He was been to the marriage. He made an excuse to have a 3-week break to not do nothing. But that's nah, bro. We can't be in that spirit, especially now. You see, we can't do that shit now, man. We have to be on point of doing this work every day. If the Most High give you that spirit to do so, you see, you gotta go.
Con. I'm gonna read one more, and then I'm gonna jump down.
Right.
But it says here, he giveth his mind to make furrows, and is diligent to give the kind fodder. So every carpenter and workmaster that laboreth night and day, and they that cut and grave seals, and are diligent to make great variety, and give themselves to counterfeit imagery, and watch to finish a work.
So yeah, man,
Right. Balance it out. Like, don't overtake.
And
Be overtaking.
And it all goes back to making that bag, man. Trying to go beyond your means with the bag.
Con.
Whatever the Most High gives you, if it's a decent paying, a higher paying job, all right, cool. But that if He gives that to you, He knows that you can take care of that.
Mm.
And then if it's too much, you have to see that it's too much. You be like, you know what? I can't focus on the Lord like this. Let me take a step back from this job so I can make sure I'm focusing on what I need to do for the Lord, man. That's what your life revolves around serving Yahweh Shem Shah.
Not Esau's system. Not Esau's.
We didn't took jobs
workforce
to serve the Most High proficiently. We didn't took jobs that center around us being able to make it to camp at a certain time, or making sure it aligns with us doing the work for the Lord, man.
Yep.
You see,
when you're looking for a gig, you got to consider that every
like,
time.
can you work on Saturday? No, can't do that. Nope, can't do that.
Yep, I had it too where Elam, I had established that right from the jump. I said, hey, look, I can't work this day. Mm-hmm. And then like a month passed, and he's like over there trying to persuade me, like, hey, can I get you to come in? And he, his words is like, Jesus will forgive you, man. If you know that I do ministry, I just told him I do church. Yeah. And he was like, Jesus will.
That's the standard. That's that weak ass standard of Jesus. You can just do whatever you want to do and think it's okay. Nah, when we serving the Lord, man, it comes with a stricter standard, man. And that's a part of the strict. That's what we're in. That's what we're being obedient to, man. Because that comes first. The Most High comes first.
Yep. And the thing is I was firm. I said, no, I told you this is not negotiable. I can't work these days. You know what I mean? Yep. But anyway, this is verse 31, and I just got a couple more here. Ecclesiastes 38 and 31, because it goes through a whole list of different type of labors. Mm-hmm. It says, all these trust to their hands, and everyone is wise in his work. And then I'm going to jump down to the point here you were saying.
Because all people really feel like the bag is the end all be all. The time we're coming into, you're about to find out that the bag has never been the end all be all. The relationship that's being cultivated with Yahweh through Yahweh Shah is the only thing that really matters. Yeah. Because when all this shit collapses, when they come with this mark of the beast, as we know they're coming with, as they put this 6G online, you see that? The bag is gonna go digital. You're gonna have to get the mark.
Yep. And they could bring the beast system into full fruition this year, man. This year. We looking for it, man. Yeah. He gotta move, man.
He got to, because what? The Most I said he would. So when that comes, especially knowing and understanding the judgment that it comes with, what's gonna be the most valuable thing? How much money you've made as you put the Most High on the back burner, or your relationship that you've been building with the Most High as you put him at the forefront of your life to serve him and be obedient with him. You see that? Or be obedient to him. You see? That's going to be the only thing that matters. It tells you that in Zephaniah 1. That your gold and your riches ain't going to be able to save you in the day of the Most High's wrath, man. And that's what the majority of our people are about to find out. Because they are, boy, if I could just get $150 million and do what? Still be a nigga. Still be wicked. $150 million niggas just continue to eat seafood boils and all manner of abomination, commit all manner of wickedness, get yourself in more trouble with the Most High. See?
And I was meditating on, because I'm like in that King Solomon spirit where he came to that conclusion that all this is vanity, man. Because, bro, I started thinking about, because you know, you brothers, I mean, me personally, I've had wives, right? We've all experienced that. We've experienced children, and then like to become in this ministry, you'd be like, you know what? Even all those women, all those wives, they were kind of what was it for? You know what I'm saying? Like the relationships you have with certain women, even your children, because I got adult children. It's like, yeah, you love them, but at the end of the day, if they're not, they don't believe this in this ministry, in this truth, even their vanity, you know. So really, this place ain't got shit for us. All the things we thought was important, all the things we used to work toward, work for.
The only thing that's important is
the only thing profitable.
The only thing that's important is Yahushua coming back to save us and bringing us into complete righteousness, into perfection, into the second covenant. That's the most important thing, and then it won't be vanity no more, because now we'll be perfect and get to enjoy the fullness of it.
Yep.
You see, y'all out here trying to fucking get this corruptible crown in the fucking wicked earthly body, man. We're just keeping you at odds with the Most High. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be in the mode of amending or fixing our relationship with the Most High, man. You see?
Yeah, precept. This is 2 Timothy 2, and I'll read verse 3 again. I'll read verse 4. It says, 2 Timothy 2, verse 3, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. Mm-hmm. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Now, does the Most High just want you to be sitting around being a bum and not doing nothing? No. What it means to be entangled with this place is being what? Fully engulfed in it. Mm-hmm. Well, this is all that you see. You see? This is all that you just Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. No, man. The Most High has called us to do this work. He's called us to preach this word. You see that?
Yeah.
We all have to work because we are, for now anyway. You see that? But the time is going to come where all this shit is going to be gone. Mm-hmm. But we don't get so entangled in this place that we forget what the main thing is.
Just like tonight, look at us.
War. It says that man, that word entangled it not, in this life, right? Mm-hmm. Well, this is a spiritual war. So we got to be spiritual about everything and understand the spiritual aspects of our reality and not this false reality.
Because this is not real. This is just a means to an end. These things that we have is all the means to an end, and it's going away very soon. You see, it's all going away. Everything, and the only way you're gonna be able to keep it is what? Getting that mark of the beast. And though none of us plan to do that shit. Mm-hmm. A lot of and then understanding and knowing that Yahushua is the one that's gonna keep us from the hour of temptation. You gonna go and take a break and put the work on the back burner, knowing, come on, man. Yeah. That just goes that your vision wasn't right, your spirit wasn't right. Yeah. If you're thinking that way, you see, should have been in the mode of, if this job is gonna take me from doing the work, maybe I don't need to have this job.
Or anything for that matter, a woman or
whatever it may be.
Anything, children.
Especially now, man, the time we're in, man, we're at the end of this thing, man. For you to get entangled and pulled away from the most important thing at this point in time, that's a bad thing.
And that goes into being disciplined too. Because you got to be able to put your motherfucking foot down, you know what I'm saying? And know and understand what it is. Don't nothing come before this. That's why you got to you brothers who got wives, you got to be in the mode to check your woman when she's trying to get out of pocket and have you do some shit other than what the spirit is calling for. You got to check that shit. Even when it comes to your children, you got to check that shit. Family, you got to check all that shit because what? Don't nothing come before serving the Lord.
That's why a lot of dudes fall out because they don't know how to check themselves first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
It says, let no man take thy crown, man. That includes yourself, your woman, your children. You know what I'm saying? Let nobody.
You don't never want to do that. You don't never, man. Look, I ain't going nowhere. I'm saying I got to be kept. Point right here. She want to leave? Let her go. What Larry June say? If she want to leave, I'ma let that bitch go. Because she don't come before this. And that'll be you forsaking a woman on behalf of Yahushua. Guess what he gonna do? Give you 100-fold. That's how we look at everything. You see? And that's the mindset we're gonna have to take into this next year, man. Because
and then look at that situation to give you a spiritual boost and say, and say, how many times have I done that in my past lives?
And call Allah Yahweh Shai for the spirit to even do that.
Yep.
Because a lot of dudes don't even have the spirit to do that.
Hey, but also
I can't make it, can't do it, man. The wife said,
My marriage is on the line.
If I go out there, I can't. I don't have a home if I go to camp.
Man, yeah, I know, man. Can we do camp on Mondays? Because my wife didn't want to go downtown on Saturday. You know, man, get the fuck out of here.
And we're like the brother said, we're late in the game now. Like, really, I'm pretty sure the GMS camps all over, everywhere in the planet, we don't have to deal with that type of bullshit.
Well, you got new brothers coming in.
We got new brothers in, but if they're not of the elect, they're going to be sifted out right away.
So you got new listeners coming in every day, man. So that's how we attack this thing. We do this for the bros that are just coming across this, and they need to be trained up in what they need to, in the spirit they need to be in.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because they might have been following a weak ass IUIC camp or a weak ass ISUBK camp.
Or just coming out of that
out of the world.
Yep.
Coming out of that weak ass Christianity, talking about
That's what I
happy
was
wife,
gonna
happy
say.
life type shit. So they got to be put up on game just like we were. We ain't finished teaching. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're seasoned, we got younger brothers and sisters coming in that need to be guided in the right way. So that we got to be in the mode to be able to go back to the basics and got down.
Keep going.
Yeah, and then it refines them and it refines us because what? We're going back into things. Oh, you know what? They do say that.
And learning how to oversee and rule things.
Look.
Let me finish this
Hold
off
on, real quick. I got this in the NLT real quick. That same verse, 2 Timothy 2 and verse 4 in the NLT, it says, "Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for they cannot please the officer who enlisted them." And we've been enlisted into this spiritual battle, man.
The first time we heard it. And then when we came to the province,
Who's
it was
that
time for us to
officer?
cross the line.
Yeah.
You see? When we came to the line, that was us being enlisted, man. Hey, all y'all who on the comment board, guess what? You were marked too.
Active duty.
Active duty. Ain't no damn reserves. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what the reserves do? Fucking
Weekend warrior.
On call, you're an on-call Israelite.
Come to the formation, goddamn belly sticking up past his feet. You got it, bro.
Donut sprinkles on his face.
Come on, it's like fucking.
And then-
Come on, like fresh out Krispy Kreme donuts and shit. Then we've been here all year. Nigga, we a weekend. Yeah, bro. What else we got?
This will tie in with what you just said, so that's good you brought that up. This is Ecclesiastes 38 and 33, and this is going into the same thing about men being entangled in other affairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this says, those men, speaking of those men that are entangled in other affairs that are distracting them from this truth, this ministry, it says this is Ecclesiastes 38:33. They shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit high in the congregation. They shall not sit on the judge's seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment.
Because they ain't got the time to pour into it because they caught up in the affairs of this world.
Yep.
We're constantly in the scriptures, man. We're constantly doing videos. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all have jobs and different things that we have to take care of in our daily life. But guess what? The main work is the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. We're making sure we're getting that done more often than not, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're not playing when it comes to that. Like we were just saying earlier, when we miss a day of doing a video, it makes us feel some type of way because we know and understand what the mission is, what we've been called into. You see that? You got it.
And like the brother had read that. Read that one again about the officer. I forgot how you worded it, but read that again about the shop.
Yeah, this is 2 Timothy 2 verse 4 in the New Living Translation, the NLT. It says, "Soldiers in the affairs of civilian life, for they cannot please the officer who enlisted them."
Like Yahweh Hashem Yahushai enlisted us, called us. We were all called, right?
Yep.
So you're not gonna please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai if you're putting this on the back burner.
As a soldier, we don't have no fucking 5-year, 10-year, 20-year plan. That's the mindset of a civilian. That's the mindset of a motherfucker that don't see Babylon ending for the next 500 years.
God, our plan to death.
That's the mind of these motherfuckers who out here in the cities tonight talking about some damn Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? A New Year resolution. So by 2026 about to be lit, nigga. In 2020, yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's
It's
gonna be lit.
but not in the way you're
But
thinking.
not in the way it's gonna be prophetically. It's gonna be lit.
God.
You see, and that's what we're getting our mind for. Even though we have these different things that we have to do in the world, we're not focused on that, man. Our focus is on the what? The true vision.
Yep.
You see what's really going on in the world, man. As we see these prophecies come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
You have some more on that, Shabbat?
God.
What?
So yeah, going into those men who are entangled in the world, distracted by the world, it says they cannot declare justice and judgment, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken. So you know that if you're entangled with the world, you know that spirit can be taken away from you. You know, how are you going to break down a parable? How are you going to break down the scriptures?
Ain't been studying.
You're not
ain't
studying,
been reading,
you're not
ain't been
diligent.
doing no video. Ain't been
You're not
praying,
watching videos. Yeah.
Ain't praying for the end to come. Ain't putting no curses up. Ain't praying for the Most High's will to be done on earth as it is in heaven. So guess what? Ain't nothing gonna be given to you.
You be found a fool if you're in that spirit of you stop studying, but you're still trying to just fake it to make it, right? You can't break down, or you go, one of the elders watches your video and you're breaking it down all wrong. You know. Let me read this last verse. It says, "But they will maintain the state of the world, and all their desire is in the work of their craft."
Commoners. That's all it is. We're not
Civilians,
commoners,
like you
man.
said.
Was that it? What you got?
I got this right away, Baba Shaw. This is still tying in. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 34. I'm going to start at verse 9. A man that hath travailed knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. He that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath travailed is full of prudence. When I travailed, I saw many things, and I understood more. Then I can express. I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope.
And the experience comes from what? Doing things in the world, man. You have to be out here moving about to be able to gain the knowledge to judge. And when you see something, oh, that's wicked, that should be doing nothing. That should be happening. Or they shouldn't be doing that. That comes with living with the truth, man. And then as you go through your personal trials and tribulations, you gain more experience that way. You see? Something that you might be falling short in, it might keep happening until you what? Figure out how to overcome it. You see that? That's a constant thing that we're going through in this truth, day to day.
And I was watching Apostle Ramlab earlier, and he brought up that word experience. They were going in on it. It means to try out, you know, to literally, you trying it out. You've done that. You've been there, done that. And that's going to help you.
You have to be exercised. You have to be experienced, man. You see that? And that's a part of the walk. That's a part of the straight gate. Because that's what we've been going through ever since we've come to, brought to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We've been going through different experiences, man, getting us prepared for the final test. You see that? For the time of Jacob's trouble. The Most High might have you a little bit short on something that you need to pay for, then you set up a prayer, and then it comes through. You see? Or whatever situation you might have found yourself in, and it was a test or an experience that you had to go through to build up your faith and your trust and your belief with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So when he comes through for you in the clutch, like, oh man, the Most High got me, man. At the water, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The water. You see, so now when we are thrown into this burning fiery furnace and the training wheels are taken off, we know what to do. Our experiences have taught us to do what? Trust in the Lord, fear the Lord, believe, have faith. So when all these different crazy situations are upon us, we won't be in the mode to tuck tail and run away. We'll be in the spirit. We'll be in the spirit from all the experience that we've gained from the time we come up into the truth until all hell is breaking loose to do what? To cleave unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's what everything that we're going through is about. And so that means we have to be put in uncomfortable situations. It ain't always going to be what you want it to be all the time. Now, when the Most High throw you a bone, yeah, you see? But more often than not, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tried. You're going to be with a trial is gold in the fire. You see?
Yep.
That's a must. Because if you ain't going through that, how are you gonna be able to withstand the maximum temperature of this furnace that the Most High is about to turn up if you ain't going through nothing? If when you go through something, you want to cower and run away from it and not embrace it. And this is what a lot of Israelites are about to find when we come into the time of Jacob's trouble, because they're talking about what? Ain't no tribulation coming. That lets us know that you really don't believe in what's going on. You don't believe that you're under the curses. That lets us know that you ain't really going through no hell. And what did the scripture say about those who are not being chastened by the Most High?
He don't love us.
You see? You're a bastard and not a son. Because everyone that has come to Yahweh, guess what? We catching hell, man. In some shape, form, or fashion. Whether that be mental, physical, financial. You see, whatever it may be. We catching some type of hell.
Or all of them all mixed together in one.
that happens. That happens sometimes.
That burden is, man. That burden.
That happens sometimes, man.
I wish I had that burden, you know.
But that all goes to the experiences that we need. Read that last part about those who fear.
God. It says, Sirach 34, verse 14, it says, whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope.
Because what? And that fear goes into it. That also goes into the experience, man. When you're faced with certain situations, you might be fucking with a chick, and she'll tell you, "Oh, now I got a man." You'll fear the Lord, but nah, I can't mess with her. You know, the Most High sees that, and He'll boost your faith. He'll boost your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Your conscience is made more pure with Him through these certain situations that we find ourselves in this wicked ass place known as Babylon, man. So all that, you see, it is going to be beneficial for us as we come into the fullness of the straight gate. The fucking bag, it really is not going to matter after a certain period, man. It's going to be what we've done to be pleasing in the sight of the Most High for all this time, man. That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
God, going on, verse 15. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doeth he look, and who is his strength. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him.
Mm-hmm.
He is their mighty protection, a strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon.
So how do you prove that you love the Most High, man? By doing what He said to do. You see, and Yahushua was the chief example of that. That's what makes us pleasing in the sight of the Most High, by being obedient to what He told us through His Son Yahushua. So as we walk in that faith, as we walk in that trust, that belief, that boldness, you see, that's going to cause us to move in a different spirit than everybody else. Because what? Now we have a clean conscience that we've done what the Most High says to do. So now we're looking for what to happen. We're looking for protection. We're looking for refuge. We're looking for defense. We're looking for miracles. You see that? That's what we're doing in this time of grace, man. In hopes to be found worthy by the Most High when it's all said and done. Yes, more.
God. Finishing off verse 16 in Sirach 34, it says, he is the mighty protection, a strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling.
He got you. You see? All because what? You feared Him. You put Him first. You did what He told you to do. You were obedient to His will. You see? What does it say? The Most High requires obedience rather than sacrifice. That's what the Most High wants, man. You giving up your life on this side to serve Him. Does that mean you're going to be out here living in the streets and destitute, out of the trash can? No. Daily bread. And the Most High gives some bros more bigger portions than others, but we still got all that we need. You see? To continue to do what the Most High asks us to do and serving Him, man. So that comes with major benefits. Well, it tells you in Psalm 34:7, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear Him, man. And that's what we're hoping to have, because as we come until the final seconds of this man's kingdom, shit is gonna turn up beyond anything that we've ever seen or experienced before, man. And we want to make sure that we're in good standing with Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah when that time comes. Because that's gonna be the only way to escape. Everybody that's talking about they hoarding this and they got bunkers that and all this ammunition they got and all these guns they got, all this food they got stored up. Ain't none of that shit gonna matter if the Most High ain't with you, man. Now, how do you make sure the Most High is with you? I mean, well, shit, it really ain't up to you. You have to be preordained. You have to be on the elect. You see? But it also tells us that what? Through the foolishness of preaching, it pleased the Most High to save them that believe. And that's why we do what we do, man, because we truly believe. You got it?
Verse 17, it reads, He raiseth up the soul, enlighteneth the eyes, He giveth health, life, and blessing. So he will make our lives easier as we following and obeying His words. It comes with a lot of travail, us being proven, walking through that fire, being tested constantly, having eyes on us, making us sweat at times because we're so nervous, because we're going through things. But hey, our hope in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we know that He's going to heal us. He's going to give us life and blessings, man.
And then if you decide not to do what the Most High says to do, He can put complete hell on you. Got an example of that with old boy from Boston, man. He just got a decade in prison. Because what? He started preaching that universal Gentile bullshit. You see? They got into a situation where they got down a chick and then got his ass taken to prison because what? He forsook the Lord. So the Most High forsook him. We don't want, especially what we're coming into, we don't want to be in that position, man. What else you got?
Got one more, just because you hit on it a little bit. This is Sirach 34:18. He that sacrificeth of a thing wrongfully gotten, his offering is ridiculous, and the gifts of an unjust man are not accepted.
So a lot of you guys who are taking the bag, you got it about unjust means, man. You got it about wicked means. You didn't labor because the scriptures tell you if you're gonna labor to get a bag, you can do that. There ain't nothing wrong with doing that in the sight of the Most High. But if you're gonna do it by wicked means, by way of what? Perverting, trying to pervert the truth, you see, and do the shit that we see you guys doing, bro, ain't nothing good coming to you. You see? Ain't nothing good coming to you. And most of these camps outside of Great Millstone have done that, man. That's why you see their doctrine switching up. They're taking these 501c3s. So like the scriptures say, the gift destroys the heart. And now look at them. You see? Got Nate talking about the name of Yahweh Shai is crap. Boy. Whew. So yeah, man. What you got more?
Let me see here. So I got a couple of. I don't want to bring this one out real quick. This is let me restart it on me. Okay. So this is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him." Because we're dead to this life, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to live when Yahweh in Colossians the 3rd chapter. All right, it says, "If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us." So there you go. We're just talking about that, man. You got guys denying the Lord to live it up on this side, man. The last few seconds in this damn society, they want to sell out and take the bag, man. The Lord said that if we suffer with him, we're going to reign with him, man.
Let me get one real quick. Romans 8:17, it says, "And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together." So it's told unto us multiple times, man, that we're going to have to suffer to enter into Yahweh Shai's glory. Because guess what? For Yahweh Shai to enter into the Father's glory, he had to suffer too. Yahweh Shai had to suffer. That means we had to suffer. Like Yahweh Shai told us, the servant is not greater than his Lord, man.
Yep.
Like a lot of you just like you really don't get it because you haven't been rooted upon the true foundation. You haven't been rooted upon your house side. You haven't believed on the key of our salvation. So that's why you're all over the place. Not knowing what the fuck is going on or what's about to come.
We're trying to find a way back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that godly estate, man. That's what this is about, man.
And we got
Not
the way
chilling. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got the way back. Yahweh is the way back.
I gotta know real quick.
And then he went to back you up right away, Bubba. Show this Luke 9:26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels.
And the thing is, what did Yahweh say? I'm in the volume of the book that is written to me to do thy will, O Most High. So that goes into the law on grace. You got camps who are still ashamed of that. You see, trying to use that as a fucking means to call us greatness, when it's just the law telling you how to handle the situation of grape if it do happen. You see, so you got these guys slandering us, saying all manner of things, lies against us falsely for Yahweh sake, when that shit ain't true. But that's a part of the persecution. And guess what? That's gonna ramp up. That's gonna intensify. You see? You got something?
And that universalism shit, that's being ashamed of the gospel, man. Because there is a separation between the chosen people,
the holy people,
you know, and the other nations, man.
Because nowhere is it written where it says Yahweh is coming to save anyone outside of the elect of Israel. So when you talking about all nations, everybody can believe on Jesus and be saved, that means you are ashamed of the true narrative of what Yahweh is coming to do according to the Most High's will.
Mm-hmm. You got guys, you know what I'm saying, trying to slide Esau in there because they're ashamed to condemn the so-called white man.
I don't get it, man. This nigga used to fuck you. But before the entirety of the plantation. Rape you, your woman, and your children. And now all you have to do is believe on Jesus and be saved. Man, hell nah. If you, as an Israelite, if you don't want the vengeance that the Most High has promised to give unto us, you see, like giving our enemies over to our hand, man, you ain't right. After all this shit these people have done unto us, I'm talking about every single nation up there, all guilty, but Esau especially. If you don't want that, man, something's wrong with you.
And then, you know, when you're doing that, it's like treason, you know what I'm saying? The enlisting officer, y'all told us to do what? Prophesy against Mount Seir, man.
The commander of the Most High's host, man.
So get out there and prophesy against it, man.
Yahweh Shai is the general of the Most High's host. He told Joshua that when they met him on the way going into the promised land. You see, Yahweh Shai is the general. He's the top shot in the heavens, man. You see, and he's coming to do the Father's will, and that does not include saving no heathen in no shape, form, or fashion. No matter how you try to spin the words. What's up?
We don't hate white people.
I know.
God hates white people.
That little ass fucking ponytail, fat neck ass nigga.
It tells you in Baruch, give not thine honor to another people, or to a strange nation.
Man, we're gonna see so many niggas die this year. There's gonna be so many, man. It's gonna be so many dudes that die, bro.
Hey, just tomorrow when y'all wake up, go on the news and see how many people dead.
I ain't talking. I'm talking about.
And no, yeah, I was just saying it's gonna start tomorrow, bro. Like tonight.
We expect the rebels to die.
Yep.
Because man, look, man, listen, shit is about to get tighter, and we even got to be more on point, man.
Yeah. And if I could just say that if you're in that spirit of universalism and all that, then you're taken away from the gospel, because how are you going to have a holy people, which means a separate people, if you're in that universalism?
Everybody's included. Who's holy then?
There's no holy people.
The Most High made a separation between His chosen people and the rest of the world, man. And that's what it is. That's what it was. That's what it is. And that's what it will be forever. That's the concept. Because the thing is, the promises are made to who? The Israelites. The oath to the Israelites. The laws, statutes, commandments, and covenants, all to the Israelites, man.
Yep.
This is about the relationship between the Most High and His people that is being amended or repaired through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, man. That's what this is all about. And because we come with that true gospel, we're going to be demonized and persecuted for that because, hey, that's what it has to be. But the Most High assures us that what? Blessed are they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, man. These are the comfort that we take in the scriptures when we read about the harsh things that are coming and what the world wants to do to us. We're reassured that what? It's going to be all right. They've always done this. Because at the end of the day, they hate the Most High. They hate Yahweh Shai, so they're going to hate us because we come in that spirit. Yes, Simone?
This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's what we're doing, man. Hey, like it tells us in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, that we're counted as sheep for the slaughter. We're sacrifices, man. You see? We're those first fruit spirits, that first offering to the Most High, the best, the choice. You see, of what you have, the choice of your sheep or your lambs or what have you. That's what the elect of Israel are. And it's a sweet savor. And the Most High's knows through his son Yahweh Shai, man.
I'm saying, this says we're living sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? You know, so we die daily, you know, to this world, to the cares of this life, like we talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? To you know, the image that people try to uphold in this life, you know what I'm saying? Because that's part of the sacrifice. Having to go out there and be persecuted and lied on, that's part of the sacrifice. That's a reasonable service, man.
Yep. And I got that word reasonable real quick. It says, this is the definition in Oxford Dictionary. The first, I'll read both of the portions. First one says, of a person having sound judgment, fair and sensible, right? And that's what it is. You know, the men who are in this ministry who are sincere, you know, that's a characteristic, sound judgment. And then the second one says, as much as is appropriate or fair, moderate, right? So it's reasonable, it's fair for us to do this, what we're doing here, you know?
Yep. We'll also bring this one out real quick. Because we're talking about the persecution, because, hey, man, this could be the year where it really, really goes down, man. We got to take our minds there, man, and, you know, count the cost. But this is Proverbs 22 and verse 3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So it's talking about those who look well to their going. That word prudent means someone who looks well to their going, you know, the future and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And we see the evil coming, man. We're not fucking blind out here, man. We see what's going on through this word, through the prophecies, man. All the warnings the Lord has given us, man. And so we're hiding ourselves under the shadow of the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? We're hiding ourselves in this truth, man.
And we're prudent, and we'll go into these different news articles that pertain to prophecy. You'll have other camps trying to rebuke us for going into the news articles. That's what we're supposed to be doing, so we can measure the time diligently, man. So we can keep up with what's going on in the world and say, oh, that's prophetic. Or that, oh. So now we can check the temperature of what's going on, so we, that's close to happening. Like, just like with the 6G shit coming out,
yeah,
that lets us know that the mark of the beast is close.
Yeah.
That lets us know, going into those articles and those memorandums and all this shit they're trying to do with it, that lets us know that the MOTB is close. And it could be sometime next year, man. Because all it takes is one Black Swan event for some shit to pop off for them to put all these laws and legislation in place for security measures.
Right.
To secure the borders, to secure our people and our nation. Mm-hmm. We got to do this. We got to bring this online ASAP because we have terrorists here. You know the whole spiel.
We already know that Esau trying to protect his kingdom, man. Mm-hmm. That's basically what it comes down to. Him trying to keep his kingdom. Him trying to be the ruler of this earth forever and ever. But that's not the story.
Prophecy, man. He got to do it. So that's how we, that's us looking well to our going by keeping up with what's going on in the earth, man.
Yep.
Not bro, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Man.
Like, what are y'all doing? What the fuck is on y'all mind?
God. And that's why it says, like the brother had pointed it out, prudent, you know, the prudent man, meaning you considering the future. We know the prophecy is, we know the future. We're we be meditating on it. We be like, oh shit, it's getting closer.
Mhm.
These motherfuckers, like the other part of that verse, it said, the simple pass on and are punished. They're simple.
We come across
Ignorant.
news articles like, oh shit, that's a video.
Yeah.
That goes in this property, that, and we'll bring it up, few precepts into the video. But the trumpet that's being blown, man, we're the watchmen.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all really don't understand what the fuck going on. Y'all really want to be on YouTube with this YouTube ministry forever.
Con.
Nah, it's about to be-
So if that's the case, when do we go into the kingdom? When does it end? When do we get the glorification of the new bodies and everything else the Most High has promised? When will y'all start talking about the kingdom of heaven coming and Babylon being destroyed and being fervent about it?
Con.
When do we move forward in prophecy according to you can't outside of us? Since we can't go into the articles, how do you tell when the times are near? Don't it tell you to measure the time diligently in yourself? When you shall see earthquakes and uproars of the people in the earth, how you gonna know it's uproars and earthquakes in the earth? You ain't going into the articles and shit. Like, bro, what?
And that's because they're simple, and the men of the Lord are prudent. We hear about 6G, we're like, oh shit, right away the thing that comes to our mind is that MOTB, right?
Bro,
When they hear 6G, they think, oh shit, my internet's gonna be faster. Oh, my phone is gonna, never, it's
not
never,
only 6G, they said 6G and implantable
God.
devices for your body. Bro, what is that? That's
God.
the mark of the month.
Put it right in front of you.
Come on, man. That's the MOTB. And it can very well be next year. So now, back to what we was talking about.
Tomorrow's next year.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a few minutes.
Or a
15
few
minutes.
minutes.
15 minutes. So like I said, for all these guys thinking that it's all about the bag, with this MOTB coming on, like, that's what you're going to have to do to keep that bag. You're going to have to get the MOTB, and that's going and that's going to seal your fate. You see, that's going to seal your fate, man. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's prophesied that Esau will bring forth what they call the New World Order, you know what I'm saying, in the last days. So it's going to be done by drastic measures, man. It's not going to be some, silent, transition. He's going to use terror, he's going to use fear, he's going to use false flags, events. You see what happened in Australia, man, that's just the beginning of it, man.
Use a Hegelian dialect, man, pressure from above, pressure from below.
Hey, bro, this whole shit with
Power,
ICE,
action,
bro.
revolution.
This whole shit with ICE, bro. That's just gradualism of the government being after you, man.
Yep.
That's gradualism.
And not only that, the ones who are on the opposite end, these Edomites, they see the ICE stuff, and they're like, okay, I'm going to take this because this is going to assure me that I'm a true citizen, That's how they
Hey, Jay
think.
could go after it, bro, trying to be in the system.
Because they don't understand what's going on because they've shunned the knowledge of the Most High, man.
Yep.
They refused to take heed to what we were telling them through the Spirit, and now they're about to have to deal with it on their own. And that's why it says their body's gonna be like dung upon the ground, man, because we're about to witness a lot of people die who have rebelled against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man.
Yep.
And once again, 2026 could be that year. That's what we're hoping for. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on the lookout, taking heed to everything going on in the news, but we know it's gotta go down. It must. So yeah.
This is Romans 13, verse 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah.
Meaning it's close, man. It's closer than you think, man. All right? And it says it's high time to wake out of sleep, meaning, you can't still be chasing the American dream, man. You got to be in a coma to still be thinking that you can have a piece of Esau's, society, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's over,
American Pie.
Yo, it's crazy because I be scrolling on social media, just hearing people talk like, oh God, this motherfucker's just in the same fucking mode. Get the bag and baddies this and like, bro, I'm so tired of hearing you motherfuckers talk, bro. Because it's the same shit. Ain't nobody talking about the kingdom of heaven. Ain't nobody complaining about what's going on in the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the same bullshit. You niggas are still asleep. We're not asleep, man. Oh, let me get that real quick. Keep going.
It says, verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. You know, and that goes into the spiritual armor of Yahweh Shah spoken of in Ephesians the 6th chapter, man. We gotta be girded up, ready for this spiritual battle, man. It's gonna be thrust upon us, man. This is the biggest fight of our life. We finna enter into, man.
Yep.
It's not a game, it's not a joke, man. It's finna be real. In your face.
And you know how when you know militaries go to battle, they do drills and shit. You know, that's what we doing. We're doing drills. This is spiritual drills here. Every the videos, the camps, lessons.
Where it
Repetition.
says the night is well spent and the day is at hand. Shit, this kingdom is on its fucking last leg, man. Kingdom of Yahweh Shah is around the corner, man. Closer than what you think.
Let me get this real quick. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:4. It says,
This place is.
"But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." That's what we open up with. You see, understanding and knowing that the end of all things is at hand, man. You see? Now, for you new listeners, that don't mean just go out here and say, fuck everything and just can't. No, man. You still have to move in the spirit. You still have to take care of what you need to take care of until you can't do it no more.
Yep.
You see? You still have to use some common sense. But the American dream is over. The house, white picket fence, and the golden retriever, that shit. That ain't never been their dream for the Israelites anyway.
Retirement.
That shit ain't no fucking retirement, no fucking pension, ain't none of that shit. All that shit gone.
This place is through, bro. I'm doing the deliveries tonight, and I had a delivery for Tiffany, right? I show up to the motherfucking house, and fucking dude in a dress, long blonde hair, opens the fucking door. I'm like, delivery for Tiffany? That would be me. I was like, this place is through, man. This place is
The Most High
through.
about to destroy this shit, man. He's bringing all this shit to an end, but you have the majority of our people in this, man.
Up shit, man.
The majority of our people want this shit to continue on, and we're telling you, no, man, this shit is over. The Most High is closing the curtain on Babylon. What do you think we're pushing all these videos out saying the same things over and over and over again? Because the Most High is about to do this.
This place is through.
You see, the Most High is doing this, man. He's ending this shit. Finally, the kingdom of heaven is close. It's at hand, man. And once again, 2026 could be the year where shit going to even a higher drive, man.
No.
Where things speed up and intensify beyond anything that we've experienced up until this point.
Yep.
So we can't be in the spirit of being asleep. That's for these people to be. You see? These people, you see, still in darkness, man. Still in the deep slumber. Hey, gross darkness covering the people.
God.
But this is our 1 Thessalonians 5 and 7. It says,
Oh, I was just thinking about that, man.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 7, it says, "For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for in the helmet the hope of salvation." And that's how we're moving. As we put on the whole armor of the Most High, man, that's why we're doing what we're doing on the daily. Things that you don't even see us do on the cameras, man, because we're living this. Because we know what's coming. We're being circumspect. We're seeing that people are on edge. You see? This
that
is
one
his
verse?
last leg, man.
What's that one verse of put on as the elect?
God. Yep. So it tells us to be what? Be sober, be as in the day, because we have the light. We have the light. We have the understanding of what's about to happen, what's going down.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want to get caught out here slipping. So that's why we have to be firmly rooted in what we've been called to do. Serving the Lord, pushing forth the word, man. You see, making sure we're serving Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh Shah. You see that? So he goes on to say, oh, the hope of salvation. That's what we're hoping for too. Because a lot of you Israelites are afraid of Jacob's trouble coming because you don't believe in the hope of the salvation. We do. And that's why we're embracing everything that's coming our way. Because it's got to happen. It's prophecy, man. The most I said it was going to happen, it's got to happen. So what should you be doing knowing and understanding that? You should be in the spirit of what? calibrating your spirit to the Most High, getting on His program. So when it goes down and the judgments are being poured out, you can have that confident hope that, hey, man, I did what the Lord's He told me to do, man. And you can pray to the Lord without what? Being wavering, without being shaky.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Because you've passed the time of your sojourning here in fear. That's what we're doing here, man. Oh, you guys are so boring. Y'all don't never do nothing. Nigga, because we know what's coming. And we're hoping that the Most High has mercy upon us to take us up out of it, man. So 1 Thessalonians 5:9, it says, for the Most High have not appointed, listen, 1 Thessalonians 5:9, for the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also you do. And that's what we've been given, man. We've been given the hope in Yahweh Shai. You see, the hope that allows us to receive salvation, man. You see that? So we can live together with him. We're moving in the spirit with him. Being obedient to what he told us to do. You see that? And we comfort one another by doing what? Giving out that understanding, preaching the gospel constantly, man. Edifying one another. You see, exhorting brothers to stay in the spirit, to keep the faith, to embrace what all that the Most High said was coming our way. Because what? We're moving on into the kingdom, man. And it's gonna be turbulent.
It's gonna be a rough transition.
It's gonna be very violent, man. We're gonna see a lot of death, a lot of dead bodies, people we know being taken out harshly, man. It's gonna get, so we have to have our minds what? Rooted in the faith, trust, and belief in Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, man.
That's some from the comment board right away about Shah. This is the brother Spiritual Arc 144K5. Shalom. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Verse 17, for our light affliction, which is for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. You know? And that's the thing, man. Everything we're going through is leading us up to receive the promises that were made to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man.
That's what it's all about, man. Most High is faithful, bro. And that's what a lot of it, and that goes back to believe that you have to have faith. And a lot of our people don't have faith to believe that, man. So that's why they're fighting so hard to keep what? Keep their hand upon Esau's blessing and not wanting the end. Because they don't see nothing beyond this. We find ourselves in the most blessed position than anyone on this planet Earth, man, because the Most High has given us this gift of faith to believe. You see, unto salvation, man.
Yeah.
While everybody else is still stuck, cleaving up to this fucking loser Esau, not knowing that he's about to meet his demise. Because you devils are about to lose. That's all that's written for you. There is no other outcome for you Edomites or any of you heathen nations. You're going to lose, man. You see? That's what the Most High has foretold. Because Israel has the victory through Yahweh Shai. There is nothing good written to happen for none of you heathen. So yeah.
This is Psalms 50 and verse 15. This is one of my favorites right here, man. And this is to boost the faith of the elect, man. You know, and us as well, you know. We're of the elect. So this is Psalms 50 and verse 15. It says, and call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. That's it, man. That's what we're going to do. That's the game plan, man. It's not complicated, all right? It's simple. the day of trouble is at hand. We're gonna have to go through it, man. There's no avoiding, there's no sticking your head in the damn sand and making it go away. Nah, man. When the day of trouble comes, we're gonna call on the Lord, man. Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shah. Those are the names necessary for salvation, man. All right? And he says he's gonna deliver us. We're gonna glorify him, man. Because it's all for the glorification of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. He's gonna show his power and flex in the earth, man. To let everybody know who the true and only living power is, man. He's gonna rescue his elect, his remnant, man. That's what's written. So we're gonna have to be in a position of difficulty and a position of trouble in order for this to take place, man. That's it, man.
Let me get one real quick. This is Deuteronomy 1:30. It says, Yahweh your powers, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes. It's the same power that's with us now, man. Yahweh is with us, man. He hasn't forsaken us. No matter what these heathen will want you to believe, Yahweh is still the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Israel, man. He's still our God. He's the God that fought to deliver us from Egypt. He's the God that's going to fight to deliver us out of the hands of these modern day Egyptians, these Edomites, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to fight for us. So, like the brother said, and like we know according to what's written in the scriptures, so his name can be magnified. That's the only reason Egypt was a superpower. And that's another loser's legacy that you Israelites love to cleave unto. Like, you're not Egyptian, man. You're not Hamites. Y'all niggas love it.
Hey, bro.
2/3 of losers, bro.
And it's not just Southern Kingdom, bro. It's Northern Kingdom.
Just,
You know,
bro,
showing that we the same people.
bro, look at all these losers that Jake loves to cleave unto. And when we talking about the winning team,
They want to be on the
and
Browns.
yo,
They're playing on the Browns and shit.
yo, we talking about the winning team. You know what I'm saying? The team that can't lose, even though it looks like we down forever. It's been ordained for us to get the greatest victory the world has ever seen. But Jake still want to cleave onto these loser ass Hamites, these loser ass shit. The heathen. One of the bros sent a video of a black bitch in a gas station. It was a whole bunch of Buddhist monks in there, and she was in there acting like the fucking spirit of the Lord had came down upon her in the store crying. I can't believe my eyes. It's just a whole bunch
Thought
of
they were holy
Buddhists.
men.
Yeah, and the dog came and laid beside her. She touching the dog, crying and shit like she having a fucking out of body experience.
Those people are gone.
And like the other said, she'll come across the prophets and cuss us the fuck out.
Gone.
So fucking losers, man.
Ass backwards.
What's up?
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say.
God damn, man. Jake is a bunch of fucking losers, man. Not us. We're done with that black, brown, Hispanic bullshit, man.
This shit is
Loser shit, man. We're on to the victory.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we're moving forward to the victory, just like our Lord Yahweh Shai did before us, man. Lord willing, we're allowed to endure.
You know what? I'm laughing, bro, because
It's
I'm really
2026,
thinking about the dog god.
Oh yeah.
What's yep, bro. I was thinking about that today, bro, and I was seeing so many fucking people with their motherfucking dogs out today, bro. It's like, damn, bro, they people are the fucking spirit of Egypt, bro.
Yep.
Gone, delusional.
What else y'all got, man? We'll start closing it down in a minute.
I got Matthew 6, and this is our Lord Yahweh Shai talking. It's starting at 19. It says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal." So that's the difference between the men of the Lord and these people who are outside of this ministry, outside of this truth. You know, we're laying our treasures in heaven, in eternal treasures. You know, none of us are going to be taking a bag to have some type of temporary comfort on this side. You know, it says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." Right, and obviously that's where our minds are focused on the kingdom. It says, "The light of the body is in the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?" And then that's the majority of these people, you know, just in straight darkness. And then the last one, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise. He cannot serve the Most High and Mammon.
And we got is that the most high amendment, man. We got everything that we need to have. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to have everything we want because we had everything we wanted. What would be the point of going to the kingdom? You know, we're supposed to be put into a straight place, man. Having our daily bread, rent paid, clothes, able to get drink, whatever we need, man. The Most High is giving it to us.
Yep.
You see?
And if you're in this, you know, you can't have one foot in the world and one foot in the truth. You know, and there's no such thing. You're basically, you know, tied to the affairs of this wicked ass place. You know, like we started out the lesson. Our focus, our priority is the ministry, is this truth.
What's more important than that, man?
It's gonna ramp up too. As we start to see them put more laws and legislation into place, we're gonna go into a different mode of pushing these videos out before they cut us off because the family of the word is coming too. The things that must happen before we get in and go to the next glory, man. Everything's got to be fulfilled. So it's not going to hold one thing back because you Israelites are not ready to move on. You see? What's up?
I got two real quick. There's something from the comment board right here. This is from the Hopeful Elect 144K. Shalom, Maki, Abashima Shabrakatah. He posted this right here. Matthew 10 verse 38. It says, and he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. And we were talking about that, man. You know, how us being in this truth, you know, we're a living sacrifice, man. And we have to go through the straight gate, man. It's part of that cross, man. And how Shai went through it, we got to go through it on our own levels, you know what I'm saying? That's it and that's all. So the best thing is to just
embrace it.
Bite down, you know what I'm saying?
Embrace it, man. They're like, bro, ain't no way around it. It's like we've been put, you know, when you take a cattle to start to get slaughtered or whatever, it's only one way they can go through that slaughterhouse. It's only one path. It ain't a whole bunch of paths where they can run out and do whatever they want to do. Is when they open that gate up, it's only one motherfucking way they can go through it. You know, and that's what we gotta do. You know, you gotta embrace it. Pray for the Most High to give you the courage to endure what's coming, and that's what and believe that He'll do it, man. And believe that He's with you. Like, bro, He's telling us He's with us. He told us not to fear. We have to believe in these things, especially as this shit intensifies more and more and more, man. That's what we got to do. Because it was never a game from the jump. And we've never taken it as a game. We've always taken this deadly serious as we've been taught to do. Everybody outside of us has been playing around and bullshitting. Thinking that what we're telling them is a bunch of fairy tales and fables. But they're about to see real soon that everything that we've been speaking out of this book is what's about to happen to them or happen around them in real time. And next year, this year, you see, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua could very well take this to another level, man. And Lord willing, He does. Lord willing, He does, man, because we ready to get the fuck up out of here. Tired of this shit. Let's get it.
I got another one real quick. You know, we was talking about, you know, the south from our enemies in ancient Egypt. So this is Exodus chapter 13. Exodus chapter 14 and verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, which He will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever.
And that happened because what? The Most High did it so He can magnify His name. The same things about to befall these damn Edomites and the rest of these heathen, man. You see? It's all for the Most High's name to be magnified. It's all for His glory. And we're just the ones that He's going to use, you see, in these crazy situations to get His glory through. Just like it was when He delivered us out of ancient Egypt, man. If we never went through that tribulation, how could the Most High ever have His name glorified?
Show His power that He's there.
If we was never in Egypt for 400 years in captivity, how would the Most High be able to even work the miracle of delivering us out of that? You know, so we had to be put in that situation so the Most High could come and save us. And this time the salvation is going to be even greater, man. You see? What you got?
And it says, "Ye shall see them no more again." You know what I'm saying? Same thing gonna happen with Esau, man. Once the Lord takes these damn devils out, puts them in captivity for 1,000 years, they gonna be up out of here, man.
Job 20.
Kind of.
Oh, Lord, help us, you know, sir.
Yeah, then Moses told me, said, "Be still."
Chill.
That reminds me of what is it?
King David.
Psalms 46 and 10. Be still and know that I am the Most High, man. That's all we gonna do, man. We continue to have faith, not get all frantic and shit and get all, you know, running around with a chicken, like a chicken with his head cut off and shit like these people. We gonna wait on the Lord, man, just like we did in ancient Egypt. And watch what happens, man. It's gonna be even greater than the deliverance of ancient Egypt. All right, now this is the last one. Verse 14, it says, "The Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace."
You want real quick. Psalms 46 and 10, it says, "Be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen." How is that going to be done? It's going to be done by him delivering us out of these crazy situations. It's going to be done by him finally saving the elect of Israel for us to rule in the earth, and we're going to force the heathen to worship the Most High. For us to come into the fullness of what? Authority in the earth. What has to happen? We got to be saved. Right?
Somebody gotta be saved.
We got to be saved. Shit. We got to be delivered. For us to get to this point where the Most High is going to be exalted worldwide by everybody on the earth. That lets us know the elect has to be delivered out of every crazy situation the Most High is going to put them into for us to get to this point.
What about Esau's robot dogs and his laser weapons and all that? The Lord said, "Be still."
Hey, so it says what? I will be exalted in the earth. How is that going to be done? By the Most High working mighty miracles on behalf of the elect, man. The Lord willing to be a part of that number. And as the elect is ushered into the fullness of the kingdom of heaven, what are they going to do? They're going to put Yahweh up on that pedestal for the rest of the world to worship him, man. So that lets us know that the Most High is not going to just leave us here to be trampled underfoot by the enemy, man. He got us. This is all that you find written in the scriptures. What y'all got, man? We're close it out.
All right, one more. Deuteronomy 20. All right, here it is right here.
I can grab this real quick.
Go ahead.
This is let's see. This is Baruch 5 and 5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. And that's what it is, this ministry, you know, gathering us all up, putting us in, getting us prepared, getting us, you know, in the right mindset for the times we're coming into, for that day of wrath, you know, putting on as the elect, you know. It's all remembrance, you know, because like it tells you in Jude, you know, though you once knew this, you know, we're all the elect is being sealed right before your eyes, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai.
So this is Deuteronomy 20, verse 1. It says,
"Hey, this shit about to be crazy.
yeah.
It's about to be crazy. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead."
This is Deuteronomy 20, verse 1. "When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots, and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them. For the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi al-Shai, thy power is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And it shall be, when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people, and shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, you approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be ye terrified because of them."
And that's something that you got to overcome through faith, hope, trust, and belief. Because we are in the flesh. Like Yahweh told us, man, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So that's why we have to always be in a constant spirit of sending up prayers. For more spiritual gifts, we have to send up prayers for, well, I got to keep saying it, courage, bravery. Hell, I've been praying lately to embody the spirit of our righteous forefathers, man. Because our righteous forefathers were very courageous. They were very bold and brave and very firm. And we need that same type of spirit to get through what we're about to go through, man. To be in that spirit of not fearing. No matter what we might have to face. You see, because we serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, we can't be moved, man. You see? That's of those who believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They will never move. So finish it off, bro.
All right, verse 4, here it is right here. It says, for the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, your power is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you.
And that's what it is all throughout the scriptures, man. You see?
God.
And so with that,
So like it, just because he brought that out, I have to bring this.
Whatever.
This is 2 Kings 6 and 16. Actually, I'll start at 15. It says, and when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered,
And if I may add, just think about it nowadays when you see these troops rolling in, these tanks rolling in. This is the mindset you gotta have. Go ahead, brother.
God. It says in verse 16, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
because we have the heavens on our side, man. We got Yahweh and Yahweh on our side. We got the heavenly hosts on our side. You see?
God.
We got all that, man. Their carnal weaponry and military might look like it outnumbers us, but we outnumber them in the spirit, man. So that's the difference. And the spirit is going to triumph the physical 10 times out of 10. You got it.
Last verse. It says, and Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots and fire round about Elisha.
Hey, our help from on high.
God.
Because
Hey, his
Most
name-
High is with us, man.
They don't call him the Lord of hosts for nothing, you know?
Oh, my God. Good.
Good, brother.
All right, man. So, hey, that's another New Year's Eve destruction done, and we are officially in 2026. Hey, it's about to go down. So, may Yahweh shall be with us all, man, and may we keep the faith and stay fervent and go even harder this year. There's gonna be more trials, there's gonna be more tribulations, you're gonna be tested even more in your mental, physical, whatever situation we may go through, man. Keep your eye on Yahweh Shai and know that this is a part of the walk. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. This is what it has to be. And this is the only way for a son of God to return back to his glory. You see, with our brother in the heavens, man. This is the only way. So, Lord, whether that was edifying to you brothers on the comment board and to whoever else may be watching, we're going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakab, Wadash.
A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully let Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai has created us to do. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abad, Babal.
Babal.
And shalom to the elect.
That's right.
Okay.
It's going down, man.